This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what I feel is an interesting subject worth touching on. I've touched on it before, and I'm sure I'll touch on it countless times again as it crops up. And that question is the racing post there for the reader or the bookie. I mean, the site to me is what it is. I do feel that when people are using it to identify possible good horses, good well-bred horses, that the further they go back in time with the racing post, the more unreliable it gets. Well, the more dangerous it gets, really, because it can lead you down alleyways that you don't need to go down, or it can lead you into thinking that the horse might not be as well bred as it is, for instance. And they do that, excuse me, in a variety of ways. One of the ways I notice they do it is just by not including old great horses on the dam side of the horses that they were bred out of. And this is a good example here of that, I feel, when people watch this video, a clip from this video that I did a few days ago now, looking at a horse owned by a professional gambler, Tony Blue. So what I'm thinking is, if this horse is decent, they'll know that the bookies will know that they are going to get hammered by England's biggest gambler on this horse. So how do they limit their losses? I think they do it like this. Lerouta, the third dam, again, is interesting to a certain extent. She raced 19 times and won 3. She only raced for a few times over hurdles and was third and was 7th in a group, as a 4th in a group 3 there actually, was her best performance on the flat. So it's an interesting horse, and the Racing Post tells us Lerouta hasn't even raced and has foaled 2. And you will see that she's in fact foaled 6, including Sleeping Car, which I feel there you'll see the Racing Post doing its job perfectly for the bookies, because if people were to have by being bored, just happened to type in Sleeping Car into the Racing Post, they will see that it's raised by Lerouta. So what they're doing there really is deliberately masking that fact, I feel. You'll see that it's a former Niarchos horse, and it was actually, according to the Racing Post, raced 4 times, winning 2, including the 1991 Prix Conseil de Paris. You see it's actually raced 8 times, won 3 times. But why they would not put Sleeping Car on that list? They have got their own obvious reasons for that. They don't want people to know. They don't want people to click through the dams and notice that this horse is well bred. I mean, that to me is clear that they could have easily included that horse on the dam side of that horse. Why would they do that? I mean, I like to keep an open mind about these things, but to me, it happens way too often the further people go back. And it just happens so often for it to be a coincidence around horses that turn out to be very good indeed. I feel that the Racing Post is a good tool, a good resource for looking for horses, but it cannot be the be-all and end-all that you use, because the further you go back, the more unreliable it gets. That's just a cautionary word, really, from me. I mean, I hope it's nothing sinister and they are not doing it on purpose. I mean, that'd be terrible. But it's a fact that it does happen, and it happens on more than one occasion. Right, everybody, I'm going to leave that video here now. Something to ponder over there as you move forward with your horse selections, especially if you like to go further back in time than, say, the second dam of the horse. Then I think people need to heed this warning. I really do. Okay, everybody, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and look after yourselves. Goodbye.